It's wedding season. Yeah. Holy cheese and rice. Anyway, back to Matt here. It's wedding season. Actually, it's not, I don't know if it's actually wedding season, but my sister's getting married a week from tomorrow. Or I'm going to just say, this coming week, next week, my sister's getting married. Thank God. I don't think I can say any more of this roller coaster preparation. I mean, my knee dislocated because of it. I mean, come on now. But my sister's getting married, so I figured, you know what? This would be the perfect opportunity. I mean perfect opportunity to talk about movies that deal with weddings. Now, let me reiterate this before I get a whole bunch of stupid comments. I am only bringing up my favorite movies that deal with weddings when pretty much the entire movie deals with a wedding. I don't mean the final 5 minutes of the movie. Oh, look, they're getting married. Okay, the movie's over. No. I'm talking about a movie where almost the entire movie is dealing with a wedding. Okay? So I want you to know now before you start saying, Matt, what about this movie? What about every rom-com out there where by the end of the movie they get married? No. That's not this list. You can go make your own list. This is a podcast or a video dealing with movies that almost the entire movie is a wedding. Okay? Or deals with wedding. Whether it's all the preparation, going to pick the cake out, dancing practice, picking out the gown, bachelor party, wedding itself. The whole movie deals with a wedding. Okay? Okay. Now let's get into it. My best friend's wedding. This is a movie it took me a while until I finally saw. Obviously, Julia Roberts, Cameron, very young, early Cameron Diaz, Dermot Mulroney is in this. I like this movie. I think it's a good movie. Julia Roberts has a crush on this, her longtime friend, is going to tell him, but, she meets Cameron Diaz, doesn't like her at first, but then she starts to warm up to her and tries to get the guy back, but that doesn't happen. Anyway, it's a good movie. It's fun, funny. Julia Roberts is great. Cameron Diaz is great. It's fun for the whole family. He's losing his mind. And I am reaping all of the benefits. All the mutants at Table 9. Him. Sideburns lady. The Wedding Singer. I think this is one of Adam Sandler's best movies. Drew Barrymore is in it. I don't know how. And before doing that, the title is The Wedding Singer. The dude sings at weddings. It's a wedding movie. Shut up. It's a fun movie. It's hilarious. It's romantic. Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler have great chemistry. There's so many great lines in this movie too. So many great moments. I didn't like you. I liked you then, but I didn't like you now. That's great. You could have told me that yesterday. I like the Robbie then. I don't like the Robbie now. Hey, what's her name? Hey, Linda. Yeah? You're a bitch. How do you not like The Wedding Singer? It's a great movie. I think it's one of Adam Sandler's best. When you think of his top three, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, The Wedding Singer, and then a fourth one would be Big Daddy for me. But yeah, The Wedding Singer. He's a duke. Duke. Maid of Honor. Patrick Dempsey, Michelle Monaghan. This is a movie I did not see when it first came out in 2008. I don't think it didn't come out on video until like later that year, like the fall. Remember my sister and mom rented it, and I said, you know what, I'll sit down and watch it, why not? I think I was home for the holiday time, for my winter break from SCAD, after my first quarter freshman year. And let me tell you something, I like this movie, a lot. Patrick Dempsey is great in this movie, he's hilarious. The movie's really funny. I love the guy who ended up being the fiance to Michelle Monaghan. Was acting in this movie and then moved over to Grey's Anatomy, all because of Patrick Dempsey. It's funny. Michelle Monaghan and Patrick Dempsey have great chemistry. Michelle Monaghan picks him to be the Maid of Honor because that's her best friend. If you've not seen the Maid of Honor, highly recommend it. Very, very, very funny movie. I crack up every time I watch this movie. Doesn't matter how many times I see it. So, highly recommend. Father of the Bride. Now, you can go with Father of the Bride Part 1. Yeah, Father of the Bride Part 1, that's actually the wedding part. This is another great movie. Steve Martin, Martin Short, Diane Keaton. I mean, just Steve Martin and Martin Short alone, I mean, I could see a whole movie with just them. I mean, Steve Martin is hilarious. George. And then Martin Short as the gay wedding planner. I mean, it's good. It's great. They have a remake coming out next week, actually. The weekend of my sister's wedding, they're having the remake, Father of the Bride, is going to be on HBO Max, with Andy Garcia being the father of the bride instead of Steve Martin. So I'm gonna try and watch that at some point. But yeah, the original Father of the Bride, highly recommend it. Go watch it. And like I said, if you see the new one next week, let me know what you think about it. Oh, Steven! Oh, Jim. Oh, look, Jim. Michelle's mom likes me. Oh, Mommy wants to kiss. Mama don't want to kiss. Oh, man. American Wedding. The third film in the American Pie films. And I actually, you see, when people talk about trilogies and third movies, nobody brings up American Wedding. And I have to say, I am surprised, because actually that third American Pie movie is actually a really great third film in the trilogy. And it's a great conclusion to what started in the first American Pie. And no one really talked about, like, really good third movies in a trilogy. And American Wedding is one of those. Great quotes. Great moments. Oh, Granny. Focus, focus, focus. I mean, I can die laughing at every moment in this movie. Stifler, the gay bar scene. Come on, people. That would make me, whoever thought about that whole scene, we're going to put the straightest guy in this gay bar, and then he has to have a dance-off with a gay guy who happens to be the guy who's going to make the wedding dress. for Jim's future wife. Come on. And now I have a great story for this. This movie came out in January of 2023. And I don't know, I guess it came out on video maybe that summer or late spring. I come home from school one day and my mother goes, Matt, Grandma recommended that should tell you everything right now. Grandma recommended this great romantic movie that has to deal with a wedding. These two people are going to get married. She said it's supposed to be very good. Grandma recommended American Wedding. Now, me being a very smart person, knows exactly what kind of movie this is. My mother and her mother have no idea what kind of movie that my grandmother recommended to my mother, who then rented the movie. She has no idea. None. So we're watching this movie. And my mom just starts, how in the hell did Grandma recommend this movie? We get to the scene, if you've seen American Wedding, you know what I'm talking about. The bachelor party. The strippers. Oh. As the stripper hits Michelle's father with a whip in the ass. Oh, that feels good. Oh. And then the mother, Howard, what has gotten into you? I mean, I'm like, Mom, your mother picked this movie. Your mother picked American Wedding. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. In school, in high school, middle school, whenever a girl would come up to my locker, they asked about homework. Yes, that's all they asked me in high school. Homework. Nothing else. My friend Foster would try to be funny and come up behind the girl and do that same thing that Stifler did to Michelle, Jim's future wife, mother, in the plant shop. Oh. Where he's like humping her. And I would be like, Foster, go away. Well, also, knowing what he was doing from American Wedding, I would just be like, oh my God. I hope they don't get this on camera in the school. They're going to think Foster's humping the girl. But American Wedding is a highlight of the American Pie franchise. Especially coming up on this week. The one that is the most quotable. The one that has never... it's still one of my favorite comedies of all time. I don't know how you have not seen this movie. And you know what it is. You know. I can do it myself, asshole. He's a homo. Let's play tummy tips. No, get in the closet. What were they? Were they meant for comfort or for speed? You motorboating son of a bitch, you. Wedding crashers. That's all I'm going to say. You have Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson, Christopher Walken, Rachel McAdams, Isla Fisher, and of course, Jane Seymour, and even Will Ferrell showing up in the movie. Mom! The meatloaf! Where is it? I want it now! Meatloaf! I never know what she's doing up there. Yeah, yesterday, that Chav, he really knows what he did. Yesterday we were at a funeral. And guess what? It worked. Who knew that chicks are really horny at funerals? Oh, man. Uh, I want my painting back. That painting was a gift. Like I said, rule number blah 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 blah. We'll probably be doing it at my sister's wedding. Rule number... Well, Wedding Crashers is the ultimate wedding movie of all time. This is the most quotable movie, I think, ever. It is still the funniest movie ever. Or up there as one of them. And this is one of those movies that I say, as much as I would love to see a sequel, I don't want a sequel. Because this is so perfect as it is, I don't want a sequel to kind of take the original. Or make the original look bad in some form. So those are my picks for movies doing around weddings. Do you have a favorite wedding movie? Let me know what it is. But yeah, like I said, my sister's getting married next week. Good luck, Hilliard. You're gonna need it. And I'll explain that in the rehearsal dinner. But yeah, it's wedding season.